Miss Tingyun!
Ooh, fuck girl.
Hey, you there? We need your help.
You got it. Oh, they just look so freaking cool. They look so freaking cool.
Thanks for saving
They got
Beauty
rebirth.
from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Okay.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
By the order of the Ten Lords. Execute the Marastruck!
Try this on for size.
You could have surrendered.
So this is what the Marastruck is.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Bah!
Time to go on the offensive. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Sampo Koski
Them coming back to life is annoying, but it does make it harder.
For the Marastruck.
Miss Tingyun, the Marastruck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes? Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is... I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these
we called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the...
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, for your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Will of preservation!
We're just having fun.
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
Sounds like more business knocking. Try this on for size. Sampo Koski always... What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
I'm on guard. To the finish!
Sounds like more business knocking.
No amnesty for the Mara-struck. By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Mara-struck!
Looks good.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
It's time.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Excuse me, coming through.
Time to go on the offensive. Indestructible. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Try this on for size.
You could have surrendered. Yield!
Lance at the ready.
Sampo Koski always takes care of...
Do you admit this crime? No amnesty for the Mara struck.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Mara struck!
Time to go on the offensive.
Try this on for size.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Nice teamwork.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Execution!
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Time to go on the offensive. Indestructible. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Sampo Koski always takes care of... Try this on for size.
It's time. No amnesty for the Mara struck. Execute the Marastruck!
Time to go on the offensive. Not a scratch.
We're just having fun.
Yield!
Ouch.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
Time to go on the offensive.
Fracture!
Lance ablaze.
Flaming lance! Forward!
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
No amnesty for the Marastruck.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Relax. Deep breaths.
Nice teamwork. Lance at the ready.
We need to change up our tactics. Shampoo is not good for this area. Physical damage is not good. Wind isn't good. Fire damage.
Hey, you're here too. When life's all go, the trick is to steal a bit of downtime, right?
Good, we got another... Great, we have another lazy person. Awesome. Where is that located? Is that on the ship? It is. It's on the ship. Man, I haven't been here in a while. And then someone has the same thing. Unless that was me. That was me. Yes. Cool. have that yet.
Wheel of Preservation!
Ha! Always an honor to have the Trailblazer by my side.
Wheel of Preservation!
Good. Try this on for size.
Yield! Commencing research.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
I owe you one.
Excuse me, coming through.
You can't hurt me.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward! Fracture!
Try this on for size.
No amnesty for the Marastruck.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
You could have surrendered.
Target specimen sighted.
You can't hurt me.
Indestructible.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
We're just having fun.
Nice. That should be enough.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Wait. Wrong one.
here too. When life's all go, the trick is to steal a bit of downtime, right? Ha! Yeah! Feeling lucky. Why have we stopped? Don't worry, miss. I have favor. Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail? I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock. I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel if I'm not mistaken, the containers in the... You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be... I knew it. This will be a breeze for you. We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe. You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away. Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Stay calm.
Is that good?
Don't need this tile. You could have surrendered.
I think that was a good thing.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Better late than never.
Oh, I got all 5. So I guess that makes it, powerfuler. Interesting. Both dead.
Perfect. Now, excuse me, coming through.
No amnesty for the Mara struck.
Nice. This
I'm
is
on
a good
guard.
team.
Fracture!
Oh, this is a great team. Yes. Awesome.
We're on a roll. lucky. We're in the money. You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Alright. I don't know what that is.
Win big, keep quiet. Wow.
Do you admit this crime?
Commencing research.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Lance at the ready.
That's a set.
Nice.
Feeling lucky. Yeah. Don't need this style.
It's time.
Yield! Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Scratch.
Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory! To travel
that's
far
cool.
away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all. Tasty.
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Oh, now that I'm looking at it,
Better late than never.
it's a
Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
it's a frog thing. Bah! Oh, it explodes. Good to know.
Commencing research. Gotcha.
You could have surrendered. By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Perfect. Now's my chance.
Lance at the ready. Fracture!
Don't need this style.
Yield!
That's a set! Fights are like gambling. You have...
Do you admit this?
This team is good.
We're on a roll. Ha!
Things are looking good.
We're in the money. Wait for the
Lance
tiles
ablaze.
before you start counting.
Flaming lance! Forward!
All three of them broke. Nice.
Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Ah, hell yeah.
We're on a roll.
Well, in a sec.
Feeling lucky.
There's no reason to go over there.
Feeling lucky. Play hard, win big, keep quiet.
It's time.
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Better late than never.
Do you admit this crime?
Target specimens, excuse me, coming through.
Lance at the ready.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose. Oh, that's a set.
Ooh. That new puzzle's fun.
Feeling lucky. We're in the money.
Heck yeah. What? Mate, what's this way? Oh, we've been here before. Oh, we're back here.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
What is that? Nice.
Yeah. Feeling lucky.
Can't be. Ha! Always. Something's not right. A pointless struggle. Can't be.
Ha!
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Good. The stronger, the better. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Execution!
Commencing research.
Immortality means forever.
Indestructible.
Sounds like more business knocking. Try this on for size.
No amnesty for the Marastruck.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
You could have surrendered.
Excuse me, coming through.
A miracle.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
We're just having fun.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Motor function restored.
Good thing I did that.
Target
first.
specimen sighted. Preparing for...
Bad.
Lance at the ready.
Senpo Koski always... What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
No amnesty for the Mara struck.
Immortality.
Oh, finally! Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way! We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about. Just sit back and relax. All ambassadors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll...
Hey, you're here too.
Ooh. Ugh.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a...
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven anyway. We're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but
Palace of Astrum?
right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry. We haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough...
Sounds scary.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Dude, her tail is gigantic. Gigantic.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead. That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
Not so fast. I need to give you two a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be—
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Huh.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is— Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which—
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out. Good idea. We can be his cheerleaders in the background.
Let's not do that. Don't worry. We'll find him.
Interesting. There's like wolf and cat people everywhere. Oh my gosh, is this the land of the cats and the foxes? Dude, this Inazuma, bro. No, Liyue? It's like Liyue and Inazuma or one. No, it's mostly I have a feel like it's like Inazuma. I mean, no, Liyue. Gosh, jeez, I can't think. I'm still so tired. Got this new training regimen I'm doing, and God, I'm just so tired. My body's not used to it yet.
I could use some of your luck.
It's gonna take a few weeks to get used to. I am determined.
We're in the money.
Oh well. Ooh. We made it.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madam Helmmaster up to speed.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, bro, I want wealth so bad.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission.
She sounds
I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess.
Oh, and she's a fox lady too. Damn, she's hot.
Greetings, guests
Ooh.
from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal. The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years and weathered countless dangers and crises. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for...
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance,
Yeah, I
and there
like
is
this
no
kind of
need for
style
the
of
Astral
gaming.
Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're...
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the... What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the...
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan.
He's so hot.
I'm the general of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair.
I fully agree with you, Helmmaster Yukong. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Law Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters during our investigation. The Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice. I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
Yes, indeed.
We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Luofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst.
That sounds like a
What
deal.
If you are able to capture this Stellaron Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Luofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your
Ooh, spooky. Okay. I like how March stayed back. She's like, I'm not about that serious stuff.
Sherlock Cloud 6 is overloaded. Please have people...
Belt.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
She's just not. She's just not. She knows she'll slip up and say something she's not supposed to.
Oh? Care to elaborate? He wants us to trust him. He took advantage of Yukong's frosty reception to play the good guy.
Yep.
That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron Hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron
Exactly,
Hunter?
that's what I'm saying. Well, it's very highly suspicious. Very highly suspicious. Why, though? Why? Blade could have escaped, yeah? He's using us as bait. He could have escaped.
The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place.
Yep.
Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron Hunters in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped.
What's this about?
Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
Yeah, Master Diviner, what do you think?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed.
God, General looks so
Your
hot and
counsel has
cool
always
in that
been a great
outfit.
help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the Six Charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
Ah, 2. It didn't include March. That's interesting.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback.
Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here...
A hotel? Again?
Not at all. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
You got it. I got you.
Ugh, I felt like I suddenly lost weight when we passed through.
There was a gravitational shift.
So
the
rude.
same thing happens when we warp jump, only...
You know, you're talking my language. But I like your explanation too, Mr. Yang.
The Xianzhou possesses extremely advanced technology. If I'm not mistaken, we've been in an artificial ecosphere since we arrived at the Skyport. The evidence is above us.
There's a huge star in the sky, and you're only interested in the clouds?
You're right. Something with a mass as huge as a Xianzhou ship should keep clear of any planets on its course. Otherwise, it risks being caught up in the gravitational pull. The sky here is an artificial boundary. I imagine it was created to shield residents from the pitch dark of outer space and the negative emotions that it can generate. Fascinating. I heard that residents of the Xianzhou have extremely long lifespans, which would require them to make great efforts to preserve their mental health.
When you travel with Mr. Yang, he'll give you a thesis on everything he sees.
He's smart,
If you have
he's
the patience to
handsome,
let
he's
him go
perfect.
On and on.
Right, okay, let's get back to work.
I could hear him talk all day.
Well, here we are.
Let's hope we
I
don't get
feel
hauled off
sleepy
the jail
already.
in the middle of the night. That would frickin' suck. Again?
Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong does.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will come.
don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Wukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning, but as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has...
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisan Ship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the ship. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Interesting.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how done
Text. Failed the send. That's not good. Tech point increased.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see. Are you worried about those two?
Himiko, did you keep a copy of this? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst an unexpected calamity. Don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do?
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. It's simple. That Stellaron has...
Stop!
Older brother?
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, he... If he's on the ship, then Welt, March... What?
Is he... connected?
I can't leave them down there.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a path? We tread on a path that is hidden from us. Try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they... Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of... If there's something you've got to do, do it now. And
are they brothers?
You'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Brother? What? Oh, that's cool. We're playing as him. Awesome.
Can't send the message out. The network is down, but some functions still work. Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Law Fu. This will strengthen our position. It's too late to repent.
She's almost dead already. What the fuck?
The time is now.
Jeez. What? He's about to die. What the shit?
Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lawful.
He's from the hunt. Oh. Two new characters.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Oh, hell yeah. Good thing I know how to play her.
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
You're not going anywhere. Rise, Venus! Want to see what I can do?
Ooh, big boy.
Let me through, or I'll go through. Touch this!
You're hurt.
It's okay.
Step aside.
This one's strong, all right?
Crap, I only have 10 minutes. Gotta defeat this battle in 10 minutes. Shit. She's down.
What the?
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Oh, hell yes. Who is that? It's got a rapier. What the
Move
fuck?
carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision. The time is now.
Dodge this! Take this! Shape of Rise, Venus! Want to see what I can do?
Merciful medicus.
He's blocked by the story.
Eternal sleep. The dead will return.
That's the coolest shit. What the fuck?
Immortality.
Dude, that was the coolest thing. So cool.
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of—
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from? you're a civilian then.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here?
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. You're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put...
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starsgift Haven. If your friends made it out...
Aren't you going to take my name too, Miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Locha! Is that... Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushan will guarantee your safety.
You suck at it. You're not that very good of a fighter. You're like clumsy and stuff.
One more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Let me end it, please. I gotta go. I'm cutting it short. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Message not sent.
Long-range communication.
Doesn't seem like it.
In that case, it looks...
Oh, thank God. I gotta go. Gotta go. So talk to you later. Bye, guys. Oh.